Hello, it is your sleepless god, and I know you're like, damn, he's finally doing long course content. I know. I made like 2 YouTube shorts and you guys like blew them up. I'm like, god damn, maybe I should do more YouTube short. I'm joking. Do them once in a while when they're just a lot easier to do. Uh but I'm back. Oh, also happy New Year's for everyone that is, you know, ready for the New Year's 2025. God, 2025. But back with what if Doctor Doom had a kid? Part 2. Let's start it off. So, last time we left off, we talked about our main character, Gabriel. I think that's what his name is. Gabriel is a normal kid from kind of the sticks, but we gave him kind of a backstory that he is one of Doctor Doom's first love. Had a couple one night stands with her, and got her pregnant without her knowing, and then she never came back to Doctor Doom to explain it to him that she didn't get pregnant. She did have a child. And that's kind of the only thing you really know, as we learned that Doctor Doom's mother died some way, somehow, and that he's been adopted by this man. Sorry for the coughing. And he's good with machines and stuff like that, but his best friend, Ben, Ben. I think I named him something different, but it's Ben. Leaves the country to go to the Americas to join a upcoming news station with a man named J. Jonah Jameson. And then we got into a point where we talked with Doctor Doom. And Doctor Doom talked with Gabriel, and Gabriel stated, and he talked, and they went back and forth. And Doctor Doom said, "You come with me. You're my son. I cannot leave you behind because you are the only thing in my past." And they had a little bit of chat, but eventually Gabriel came with Doctor Doom. And that's kind of where we ended it off. Let's start the video. As they're now in Doom Castle, as Doom is walking side by side by Gabriel, and both of them are not talking at all. As Gabriel is looking around, getting used to the lay of land, but also understanding that he's looking around as he's trying to get used to it. He is, in the sense of a word, trying to get used to understanding that he's going to rule. He's now a ruler. And he understands what he needs to do. As when he gets into the throne room, he now knows what he has to do. As Doctor Doom walks to his throne and guides him to see a side throne, shorter but still present, as he stays on the ground and says, "I'm not that ruler. I am not a prince. I'm not a prince, my father. I'm never going to be." As Doom looks at him and says, "But you are. You are my son." He says, "No, I am the court jester." As Doom explained to me, my job description is not to be by your side. My job description is to make fun of you for the decisions that you make and explain what I need to do. I cannot make my own decisions if I'm in your shadows. I need to be in a different way altogether. I have to be flexible. I have to move. I have to in a sense of the word, rip everything we have right now apart and make something new out of it. As Doom kind of scowls, and he says, "Boy, that's not your." He says, "That will be my job, though. If you're not looking for immortality, this is only gonna last for so long. You are only gonna last for so long. I am only gonna last for so long. So we want to build something that will last forever." As Doom looks at him and just says, "Good. Now explain what you would do." "Well, we are looking for grand power. Something immaculate. Affinity stones. Beyond Earth powers. Any of that kind of sense. Stretching to that power range." As Doom says, "Yes. We're looking in the wrong direction then. Yes, we can get the Affinity Stones, and that's actually one of the key points I'm trying to get into. But we need to make our people stronger as well with us. Having one person strong is a threat. Having hundreds, well, that's a force." As he says, "So what is your plan, Jester?" "More like your I'm Merlin, your King Arthur. My first idea is this. At this current moment in time, if I remember correctly, Thanos is collecting the Affinity Stones. I think he only has the Time Stone and the Space Stone, whatever that blue shit is called. As Doctor Doom says, I mostly think you're correct about that. I've been researching, trying to. We can't steal it when he has all, but we can steal it when he only has 4. We don't take all. We never take everything. It is not in our feet, in our nature, to take everything." As he says, "So what's your plan?" Doom. Doom, doom, doom. "I think it's incredibly simple what my plan will be. We steal some of the stones, but only some of them. Only a couple. We join the heroes for a little bit." Doom smiles. "So you are a villain. Only in nature and consequences, but not there yet. Let me give you an idea of something. I think we need to plan out our ways quite controlled. In a sense." Doom kind of scowls. "Stop beating around the bush and just explain. We always gain for instantaneous ground, instantaneous something. We can't do that anymore. They know that. We can't build this ginormous scheme and then go at it at once. We need tiny pitfalls, stuff that doesn't matter, that can crumble, that they believe matters, that they believe can do something." Doom smiles. A cricketed smile, but it's there. "Boy, so what you want to do?" "So, we help the Avengers or the Fantastic Four or whoever is fighting them. We explain that we live on this rock, so we better help out. When they come down here to steal the last stone, I think it's going to be the Time Stone or the Power Stone. Time Stone is with Dr. Fate. Power Stone is with the Avengers of this current moment in time. Soul Stone is somewhere with Wanda and that red thing. don't know their names, don't care enough. When he comes down here, we give them advice, we talk a little bit, but we let Thanos steal. We let them get injured. And then I take two. I sacrifice a little bit to get to this power. To explain in more simple terms, we let Thanos get weakened by heroes' attacks. We help out when needed. And we bounce. Now, we could steal the entire thing, get everything if we want. But if they think we don't get everything, if they think we don't have everything, they'll be fine with us only getting two as a trade-off of not having Thanos have all five. They'll be worried, but they won't be scared. As Doom kind of crosses his hands like almost in this way of proud admiration, but also go on, because he's going to hate something. Now we need soldiers, people. And this is where we go, something where you don't like. You're giving away your powers. It's like, Doom kind of stands up and says, boy, you're stretching your lines. You're a king. Not the powers you were born with, the magic and the genius. You are a king. But a king can only go so far. You can't know every inside and out of your people, Doom. And Doom sits down again on his throne. Explain. You have to give your people rights, unalienable rights, a constitution. Agree. That was easier than expected. Been already drawing one up for years now. Just didn't want to give it up yet. Well, don't do it now. Let me finish out the plan before we start out. We have to get mutants. There's already people here that are mutants, but they haven't shown themselves. Same because they believe this place is the same as all the others. But it's not. It's Latveria, where everyone is protected by Doom. Everyone has the same rights, no matter what. What about the threat? What threat? They're kids, teenagers most of the time. And the adults of them, if they weren't a threat now, they're not going to be a threat more. Bring them in. Treat them how to fight. Treat them how to train. Give them rights. But also show them that the punishment for their actions, if they use their powers, is death. Instantaneous. We're powerful. So guess what? We must show how powerful we are by letting them have that. Okay, boy. With this mutant army, don't call them mutants. Call them people. With this army, then, what you going to do? As he says, do you have a map? This is yes. Pulls up and he shows Latveria. We have to do this slowly. And we're perfectly spaced. As he shows where Latveria is, as he shows multiple different other countries where Latveria is close by, where there is a high level of mutant population, we slowly start spreading, showing that. And he draws a line where, like a red line, and this is where we stop. This is covered mostly by winterlands and covered by a little bit of cities. there's mostly a lot of metal and compounds like that our mutant population can go mine and control. Okay. But slow and steady. Pitfalls. We try to take over the sea near that section, but we fail purposefully. Genius. Take over the land, but don't take over the seas. I would put up air bases here, to keep that area safe, even though we lose the sea battle. Pitfall. Showing that we're not as strong, but we actually are. Making peace treaties with the rest of the countries, saying that this has a high mutant population, separated from the people, and they had to make a decision. Hopefully, they fall right into my ideas. I might have to take one for the team. As you see, Doom's hand starts melting. What do you mean, take one for the team? Well, I might have to die a little bit. Boom! His chair. As he stands up. You are a prince, even if you do not believe. Doom, I will never die, truly. But, in a sense, you must believe that I am dead. I'll still be alive, but believe that. Make the country people believe that. And destroy them. I will first do a military campaign myself in these sections, conquering these lands and these villages that are still in our territory. Then I'll try to do a peaceful peace talk here. That's going to go badly, and I will probably try to be executed over here. Like a Doombot you have. No. I have something even better. Myself. If you hear that fart, I'm so sorry. A little bit tooty today. What is that? What can you do to not risk your life but still give us some results? Well, as he pulls out a gun and just puts it to his head as Doom stands up. Hey, wait, you don't... Boom! He fires the trigger as the bullet pierces. Not even pierces, just smashes into his skull and then nothing. My ability is energy manipulation, in a sense. I consume it. Any energy that hits me on my body with enough force for my body to register it as a threat gets absorbed. Stupid smile. So you're basically invincible. I have a cap. It grows, the cap grows, but I have a cap. Well, let's start your plan out then. As he puts it, as he bows to Doom, I'll talk to the Avengers. I'll do the Fantastic Four. Let's have a little bit of fun then. As this is where we're going to end it off. I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.